The Range Rover has been the SUV of choice for celebrities and wealthy elites for decades, but even though it pampers its passengers like a luxury car, it still offers off-road capability that means it can venture well off the red carpet. All models come with all-wheel drive, an adjustable air suspension, and plenty of ground clearance. You can choose between inline-6, plug-in hybrid, and V8 powertrains. You can also deck the Range Rover out with all manner of luxury features, including massaging seats in both rows, rear bucket seats, power-deployable rear seat tray tables, and a beverage chiller. No matter which version you choose, you'll pay a six-figure price, which means the Range Rover automatically costs more than entry-level versions of rivals, such as the Cadillac Escalade, the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, and the Mercedes-Benz GLS class. But it's exactly all of this obvious extravagance that attracts the Range Rover's image-obsessed buyers, and after sampling several variants of this latest generation of the luxury SUV, we can see why. What's new for 2024? It's still early in the Range Rover's 5th generation, but already Land Rover has tweaked the powertrain lineup for 2024. The plug-in hybrid P440e has been replaced with a more powerful P550e, which makes 542 horsepower. P400 and P530 models see no changes to their horsepower ratings, but the top spec SV model is now powered by a 606 V8 engine that wears the P615 moniker. Elsewhere, Land Rover has introduced a new customization service called SV Bespoke, which provides buyers more opportunities for personalization when building their dream Range Rover. We'd recommend opting for the mid-range autobiography model, which adds several sought-after items that luxury buyers will appreciate. For example, the autobiography comes standard with a 1600-watt Meridian stereo system featuring headrest-mounted speakers and active noise cancellation. The Range Rover will be offered in both short and long wheelbase body styles, and we suggest going for the latter since it creates room for a third row of seats and provides a more generous cargo area. The Range Rover is available with a quartet of powertrains, starting with a turbocharged inline-6 with a 48-volt hybrid system dubbed P400 that develops 395 horsepower. During our initial test drive, it proved to be silky smooth and provided adequate pep to tug the large Range Rover around. A 523 twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8 engine, Land Rover calls it P530, is even perkier and cranks up the Range Rover's towing capacity to 8,200 pounds. At our test track, the P530 hustled the Range Rover to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. The P400 did it in 5.5 seconds. A 542-up plug-in hybrid option, called P550e, is also available, but only on the short wheelbase autobiography trim, and the range-topping SB comes with a 606 V8 called P615. Our long wheelbase P400 test vehicle managed to hit 60 miles per hour in a fairly brisk 5.5 seconds, while the short wheelbase P530 we tested did it in just 4.3 seconds. The Range Rover's ride is suitably plush, and with its adjustable air suspension set to comfort mode, it virtually floats down the road. Turning the dial to dynamic mode firms things up some, but the big Rover still aims for a comfort-first mission. The most fuel-efficient Range Rover will likely be the plug-in hybrid P550e, but the EPA hasn't estimated fuel economy numbers for that model yet. The entry-level P400 is rated for 18 mph city and 26 mph highway, while the V8-powered P530 has earned 16 mph city and 21 mph highway estimates. As with past generations of the Range Rover, this new generation model offers a plush interior decked out with rich leathers and woods, but buyers who want a more sustainable cabin can now opt for a new leather-free option, which subs in wool or other textiles. The interior can be arranged to seat 4, 5, or 7 depending on configuration and wheelbase. The third row, even in long wheelbase trims, may not fit tall adults as the headroom there is somewhat limited, but shorter riders and kids will find it nearly as comfortable as the second row. An optional motorized divider for the cargo area helps keep things from moving around too much during travel, and the Range Rover's split rear liftgate can be used as convenient and comfortable seating for outdoor events. All models receive a new 13.1-inch curved infotainment display with Land Rover's latest Pivi Pro interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard in the system. Also receives Amazon's Alexa voice assistant. Other standard features include in-dash navigation, wireless smartphone charging, SiriusXM satellite radio, and a 13.7-inch digital gauge display. A rear seat entertainment system with dual 11.4-inch displays is available, as is a Meridian stereo system with 35 speakers and noise-canceling technology embedded into the headrests.